Going on, guys? Coming back at you with a brand new video, and today we have quite a bit to talk about, I think. Yeah, so stuff from Koenigsegg, that P1 that just sold at Amelia Island for a ton of money, and a couple things here and there. First off, take a look at this quick little video. So apparently, that was an Uber driver, 60-year-old Uber driver, lost control of the vehicle. That there was a passenger in the car. The driver, no injuries whatsoever, and the passenger, minor, scrapes and bruises and stuff like that. Nothing serious. But the people in the surrounding area had more severe injuries than the actual people that were in the Uber. It all happened so fast in this video. Like, the car, how do you lose control? How fast are you going? You're an Uber driver. You have a fare, and you're spinning out of control into a gas station, exploding into a ball of fire. How does that even happen? That's absolutely ridiculous. Like, okay, oh, 60-year-old Uber driver loses control of a vehicle. How do you lose control of a vehicle? They weren't even in a Mustang. How does that happen? They weren't even in a Mustang. Was that a Jeep? Was that a Jeep? Maybe it was a Jeep. It was a Nissan Xterra. Apparently they hit a car and they were going at speed for like 2 blocks and just randomly went into this gas station, went through between the 2 gas pumps, and finally hit the third. The 60-year-old Uber driver did have some blood samples taken just to see if the driver was impaired of any sorts. But that is a pretty interesting video right there. Straight out of an action movie. Like, come on. So that McLaren P1, the Professor, with that awesome Professor Blue 2 paint, and the Ferrari seats, the Daytona style seats that the commissioner of the car, wanted McLaren to put in, and it looks interesting. It's a very interesting car, but it is the most it sold. It's sold for $2.39 million. $2,390,000. It's the most expensive P1 ever sold, and like I said in the previous video, that all the funds from the car that the guy made off of the auction, or just selling the car, went to the Tolman Institute of Technology to set up some sort of program there, some sort of maybe it was a scholarship thing, I have no idea. But yeah, $2.39 million for that McLaren P1. Very, very MSO spec. The paint color, the Ferrari Daytona seats, all of that. Most expensive P1 ever sold on the after resale market. Yeah, resale market. Yeah. So moving away from that, let's talk about Koenigsegg. So apparently, Mr. Christian von Koenigsegg created an app for himself, or maybe for all of the Koenigsegg owners, or Regera, and recent like Agera RS, like Regera owners. But he's able to track every single car, know what sort of condition it is, if it needs service or anything like that. Just able to track where these cars are. I mean, I'm sure the owners of the vehicles can decline having their car tracked or whatever. Like, I mean, that does seem pretty creepy for these, millionaires and billionaires that own these cars, to be tracked 24/7, or their car just to be tracked. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, it's good for like the service and care of their car, but down to like a personal level, the guy that made your car knows exactly where it is and the condition it's in. I have no idea. What are your thoughts on the app and just being able to track where every single Koenigsegg is? I'm not sure if the other owners have this app and can track where the other owners are with their Koenigsegg's, or it's just for like the people at the company to see the condition in their cars. I'm sure it's not really like, oh, a tracking app. It's more of like you know, just a diagnostic app. You can just run a diagnostic, like, you know, Tesla has, like, they can, you know, get all the data from all the cars and put it into a system to make like the autopilot a better system. But, you know, that's what I'm thinking, like, it's not actually tracking the cars, like, oh, I know where you're at. I'm sure, you know, yeah, you can see where the cars are at, having that capability, like GPS system, but, you know, it's not used to, like, you know, spy on where the cars are at. But, you know, it's really cool technology. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. So, you know, crazy Uber drivers smashing into gas stations, causing fireballs with little to no injuries, which is insane. Like, you know, you'd think everything would blow up and you'd be fried, but nope. Nope. And most expensive P1 ever sold, $2.39 million. And Koenigsegg can track all the Koenigsegg's, Mr. Christian von Koenigsegg. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna end the video right here. If you found this video informative, or, you know, liked it at all, you know, drop a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. The usual gist that I ask, you know, helps, I think. You never know with all these new algorithm changes. I mean, did you hear about that? YouTube is starting to rank channels on, like, age, and certain age groups can't look at other channels. So I'm not sure how that's going to affect the growth of this channel in the future for other viewers. But, you know, it's an interesting thing. I think Keem started he's already made 2 videos on the thing, and it's, like, confirmed by big YouTubers having private conversations with other people and workers at YouTube. So very interesting stuff. I'm going to keep my eye on that because, you know, it affects me. And yeah, very interesting stuff that YouTube is doing over there, trying to screw over creators by not letting certain audiences view certain content that's not in their age group. I don't know. I have no idea. But other than that, like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Always, I will see you guys later.